Hi there and welcome to today's 15-minute workout. I hope you're all doing okay and coping without the gym, but like I say, never fear, here I am with 15 minutes every day. I hope you've enjoyed the first 2 days, the tins yesterday, maybe the arms are feeling it a little bit. So we're going to go without today, but all the same concepts, feet hip width apart. Lift and separate your toes. Push your big toes into the floor a little bit. This lifts up your arch, rotates out through the knees just a little bit. Soften those knees. Tuck your bottom under. Try and use your abdominals to tuck under a little bit. Keep those ribs down, the chest open, shoulders down, palms facing up. Tuck the chin and lengthen the back of the neck. Stretch the arms forwards, wide, forwards and in. Now when you stretch wide, I want you to push your fingertips out as far as you can and stretch wide with your hands to the front and back in. Keep the chest open the whole time if you can. And as you pull your elbows into the body, now pull the shoulder blades back and together. Good. Brilliant. 2 more. Last one. Lovely. Stretch your right arm down your side, bend your knees just a little bit more and stretch your left one straight up. Draw in your tummy and push and separate through your arms. Scoop around, hands together, to the front and curl your way back up, drop your shoulders. Stretch the other arm straight up, bend your knees into it, stretch the other one down. Good, separate the hands, one reaching all the way up, the other one reaching all the way down. Round in a big circle. Good, to the front, and then curl your way back up and roll your shoulders. Step your legs out, feet out, knees out. Good, hands on your hips. Squat down and back up, squat down and back up. Keep your head up and your chest up, tailbone aiming straight down to the floor. Scoop your bottom under, pushing your knees out to the sides. Good, stay down and glide from side to side. Straighten one leg, straighten the other leg, and you should feel it through that inner thigh there. But also through your quads to stabilise, through your tummy, to tuck your bottom under, keeping the chest open. Good, stay there, come up, rotate around so you've got your back heel up off the floor. Draw in your tummy. Now I just want you pushing the back heel down and draw back up. Push down and back up, everything pointing forwards. Good, squeeze through that back leg, drop your shoulders down. Good. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Shimmy round so you're pointing to the front again, and then go back around to the other side. Pull up on that back leg, both knees straight, push down and back up. So this is working around the foot, it's working the calf, let's get everything nice and straight, and it's working even through your tummy, keeping your chest up and your glutes as well. Whoa, 3, 2, 1, good. Okay, now we're on this side. Stay sideways on your mat, but in the middle of your mat. Make sure there's something next to you here, a little table or something like that for you to put your fingertips on. I want you to slide your right arm down towards the floor and your right leg coming up behind you. You can grab a weight in your hand if you wanted to, so pretend you've got that weight in your hand. The legs coming up behind you and the body is coming forwards. These are called RDLs. 4, keep the standing leg straight. Everything pointing forwards. 6, and the back leg straight as well. 7, 8, 9, 10. So great for your hamstrings, the backs of the thighs there, and for your glutes a little bit. Turning around. So the other leg, left leg back, left arm going straight down. Imagine that weight in your hand, or put the weight in your hand. 1. Good, everything pointing forwards. 2, bring the chest up. 3, straight legs. 4, 5, 6, don't rely too heavily on that thing next to you. 7, 9, 10. Lovely. So like I say, great for the hamstrings at the backs of the legs there. You might feel those tight now. We'll do a bit of stretching at the end. Stand on the end of your mat. Take a nice breath in, breathe out and curl, curl, curl your way all the way down. From the bottom, bend and straighten each knee, one at a time. Good, and hang your arms heavy, hang your head heavy. It's one of the only times we really get to relax through there. Lovely, stretch your right arm up, rotate. Draw in your tummy. Down and round with your left. Lovely. Good. Coming forwards onto your hands and knees. Brilliant. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. Draw in through your tummy, stretch your right leg back, and then stretch it out to the side. And give myself enough room here to the side, and then across the body. So we're going out to the side and across. Good. 4, let the body bend. 5, it's stretching ones as well as strengthening. 2 more. Last one. Lovely. And then the other leg. So place that one down, stretch out, wide and across. Good. So let the body banana one side and then the other side. One of the only exercises I actually let you move the body on this one. It's a bit too stiff otherwise. Let the body bend. Good. 2 more. Lovely. Okay, sitting. And you'll start to see a little bit of a pattern in these workouts. They will follow the same routine, which is lovely because then you know what you're doing. Hands behind your head, up tall, knees bent. Good. Hair out of the way. I'm going to be curling back, bringing the elbows together, pulling up tall and opening out. So scoop in the tummy, curl back, pull up tall, elbows out. Good. Scoop in, and then use the back to pull you up tall. Great. Lovely, and then we're going to curl back and open out towards me. Curl back, open out the other way. Elbows come together each time. Good. This will really stretch that upper back. Lovely. One more each side. Nice. Coming down onto your back. Lovely. Feet hip width apart. Tuck through your chin. Broaden out through your chest. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Sink your ribs down. Breathe in first. Breathe out and let the ribs sink down. Find a little arch in the lower back. You can rock backwards and forwards if you like, and then settle just halfway in between. Tighten through your pelvic floor if none of this makes any sense. See my beginners pilates sessions on YouTube. And then lift and lower one leg at a time. You're working on these hips staying stable. Picking up one at a time, trying to make sure the rest of the abdominals are nice and relaxed, and you're just working the deep ones by using that cue of your deep abdominals, cue of your pelvic floor. Good. Don't swing the toes up too high and only bring the knee in as far as the hip. Lovely. Sideways now. Side and back up, controlling it out to the side. Use your glute on that side to pull the leg out. So it's controlled, it's purposeful, rather than it just falling out to the side. Good. Now, let me move up a minute. Stretch out the right leg. Good. And I want you to tense the thigh 10 times. Tense and relax, tense and relax. If you can see close enough, you'll see my heel lifting up off the floor. That's what I want to see. If I could see you all. I wish I could. Good. I just pretend. And then the other leg out. My imaginary friends. Squeeze and relax. Squeeze and relax. But joking aside, that's how I first started being able to do these things to the camera, was I would just pretend there was a class in front of me, and it was the only way that I could confidently perform to the camera. Brilliant. Lovely. So one of the most important exercises that you can do for your abdominals is this next one. Bring the right leg up, draw the ribs down, squeezing downwards like that, squeeze in, pick up the other one, and it's on that motion that your tummy will want to bulge out. So up, up, down, down. Right leg first. Up, up, down, down. Hand across your lower tummy to make sure that it's not pushing outwards as you pick up that second leg. Tips are to keep that little arch in the lower back, keep your ribs down, keep your chest open, keep your chin tucked. Good. Bracing and working from the top half while this bit stays nice and fluid through the hips and able to move. Swap legs, other leg first, and it's tiring through those deep abdominals. Good. Make sure you relax your breathing. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, trying to expand through the ribs here, the lower outer ribs, rather than through your abdominals. So if you've done any yoga, that's a little bit different. Good. Pull your heels close to your bums so that you have to come up onto your toes. I want you to tuck your bottom under, curl up, keep those hips up. Now straighten one leg and down, and then the other leg and down. And at this point you can come down and then curl back up again, but if you're strong enough, stay there. 4, 5. It gets easier as you go along for some reason, this one. 8, 9, 10, 12. We're going to do 20. I should have said that really. 8 more. Keep tucking under. 6, 7, 8. Lovely. Come back down. That was hard, right? Roll the knees from side to side. In fact, we can do this as an exercise. Keep the ribs down, knees and toes together. Pick up the hip and the foot and take the legs over to the side. You'll see it on this side. Pick up the hip and the foot and take the legs over to the side, assuming you've got room. Good. And that will ease your back, but it's also a nice controlled exercise. Pull the hip and the foot back down to the floor using your abdominals. Go over to the side and pull back down. Nice. One more each side. Lovely. And then some crunches. Feet hip width apart, hands behind your head, elbows wide. I want to make sure you're doing crunches well on this session, so keep that little arch in the back. Crunch with the arch in the back. The difference is if I crunched there, you can probably see my tummy bulging outwards, and that's not what we want. We want to be able to crunch with the arch in the back and keep that lovely flatness. Okay, off we go. 2. Let's do 20. 3, 4, 5. Push into it. You're crunching down at the front, but you're also crunching at the back as well to maintain that arch. Good. Another 10. Elbows nice and wide. Drive and initiate the movement from here. Good. 10. Lovely. Turning over onto your front. Good. Arms down by your sides, bottom under, tucked in. Arms down by your sides. Lift the shoulders, lift the hands, and then pulse your hands up and down. You can hover your forehead off the mat as long as you keep your chin tucked. Let me just put my hair the other way. Good. So you can hover your forehead as long as your chin is tucked. Or if you feel like everything sits in place so much better with your forehead down on the floor, then keep it there. Keep your feet down on the floor and keep your bottom tucked under. Turn your palms down and pulse those up and down. Good. Keep going. Keep stretching your fingertips down towards your toes and your elbows straight. Bring your arms out to the side. Lift and down. Lift and down. Again, scooping in the tummy, keeping your bottom tucked under. Keep your legs on the floor. And keep breathing. Great. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Coming up onto the elbows. Keep my eye on the time for you guys. Coming up. Last exercise. Toes tucked under. Scoop in your tummy. Push one leg out at a time. 20 of these. 3, 4, 8, 9. Push the heel away. Draw in your tummy. strong through the arms. Lost count. 4 more. Lovely. Hands and knees. Drop back onto your heels. Breathe out. Coming up and push the hips down and drop through the shoulders. Good. And again. Back. And forward. Lovely. Back. Toes under. Stretch your bottom up. Push one heel down at a time into the floor. And bend the other way through the foot as well. Drawing in your tummy, pushing your shoulders back, broadening the backs of the shoulders, the back of the chest. Walk those hands to your feet, bend and straighten each knee. Let your head go, let your arms go. Breathe in and out. And curl your way back up. Lovely guys, well done. So another 15 minutes done. I hope you're going to join me tomorrow as well, Monday to Friday, for these 15-minute sessions, and then some longer ones on the weekend if you want to do them. Make sure you're subscribed and you share this with your friends, and give me a comment in the comment box. I've loved reading the ones so far. Take care guys, bye.